Hi, I'm Dr. Trisha Torga. I'm an adolescent medicine specialist from Children's National Hospital in Washington, D.C. Currently, we are seeing an increase in atopic dermatitis and irritation of the skin in relation to all these multi-step skincare routines that these young people are doing and following online. Social media really has I think it's a mixed impact. It's like good that they're seeing their peers sharing their lived experiences, like having people to commiserate with about their skin, but they're also seeing a lot of products that may not necessarily be helpful or necessary for their young skin. So the teens are using like this multi-step skincare routines that are not necessarily helpful or necessary for their young skin. And when they're using multiple different types of skincare ingredients and cosmeceuticals, then it actually increases the chance of contact dermatitis. The other issue is a lot of times for the young people, for these teens, they're addressing issues that are naturally occurring because of their age, like developmentally appropriate things that are happening because they're teenagers, hormones, puberty impacting the changes in the skin. And the most common one is acne. Like, for example, teens are 85% of adolescents experience acne at some point. And this is put up in social media as if it's a very bad thing and that they're not supposed to have it at all, and they follow this like multi-step skincare routines that are created for adults specifically most of the time and not necessarily evidence-based. So generally it's a mixed bag for social media. They do get like some good advice out of it, but a lot of it is currently is misinformation and not evidence-based. There are different types of active ingredients in the skincare products that are available at the moment. But generally, what our young people need is like cleansing their skin with a gentle cleanser, a non-comedonal moisturizer, and if for they need for photo protection, a sunscreen with SPF 30. That's literally what their skin would need. And I think this is where pediatricians are really needing to step up a little bit more because not even like yes, there are some products out there that might be helpful for skin conditions, but generally they're what do you call this? Like they may be harmful or like too strong for the adolescent skin. So for example, in a market study recently, like 1 or 2 years ago, what they found is that the most common skincare product that the adolescents are purchasing and using, not even just like adolescents, but even tweens, like 6 to 12-year-olds, are toners. And toners have AHAs, PHAs, BHAs. Those are the common things that we're hearing. And some of them are also include like if we're familiar or hearing about it, witch hazel, for example, which is a very strong astringent. It does have some of it, like what they say on social media. It does have those claimed benefits like anti-inflammatory, like pore tightening, and like as an astringent and some antimicrobial activities. But there's like currently in the evidence, there's limited evidence showing that this is effective for young skin that already have those characteristics, like high turnover and all that stuff that's already present physiologically in young skin. When I looked this up for our paper specifically, we were looking more closely on acne treatment. So, for example, we were looking at active ingredients that are found in skincare products that may actually be helpful for acne treatment because it addresses evidence-based wise, it addresses the underlying pathophysiology of acne. So products that may include azelaic acid, niacinamide, or vitamin B3, and beta hydroxy acids over alpha hydroxy acids are usually preferred for adolescent skin and actually may help with the treatment of acne. There are a lot of stuff out there on social media when you look at it, and some stuff, some specific active ingredients that may be unnecessary for young people because of the physiology of their skins includes like ceramides, collagen, like vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, just because these are not necessarily harmful, but they're also not necessarily helpful for young people. And when you look at the evidence at the moment, there's no specific combinations of what would increase atopic dermatitis. But what they have seen is that the more you use and the more like compounding use, because of what is promoted on social media of like multiple cleansers, multiple toners that young people are using that they don't necessarily use, that's where the increase in atopic dermatitis is being seen.